Hello one and all, this is Luckless Lovelocks, and the first trial of Danganronpa 2 continues. Let's find out if Nagito actually sent that letter. I think it might... Okay, here's what I'm thinking right now after reading some of your comments and having a bit of a break in the trial to think about it. Possibly Nagito found out that the murder was going to happen. And overheard maybe the method that was going to happen, maybe a blackout. And he might have planted the knife to stop it. That's what I'm thinking right now. But total speculation. I'm not really sure. And he probably sent the letter also, is what I'm trying to say. So let's find out.
Yep, I sure did.
Okay, so he's admitting to it.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
It's actually not that bad. Like, it's no doctor's writing.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
I think he's messing with us. It's just the tone in his voice. It sounds like he's screwing with us.
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Maybe. Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Right. Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
But when did he... Oh, yeah, okay, that's true. He turned them on before, right? Okay.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
I still don't see how he could... Like, what happened to that... I guess the poker could have been there, too, because I'm pretty sure that's the murder weapon, just by the way the wounds were described. They could have dropped it underneath the building, through the floorboards, after he killed Byakuya.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Huh. What? Nagito's talent. Oh yeah, it was the ultimate lucky student.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you? That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where he's going. Is he trying to say that he's also the ultimate despair?
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Oh, Mikan's got something. She's probably gonna talk about the autopsy.
Huh?
I hope.
The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito the killer?
And she's
What are you
timid.
saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Teruteru's sweating a bit. I still think it's probably him.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
What the hell is Gundam talking about? Oh, from this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. Okay, right. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. I remember this from the first one. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. It's not. I have it on the hardest difficulty, of course. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck at that button! I think this is going to be talking about the wounds, right? The autopsy results.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Oh yeah, we can't shoot them.
He has already confessed.
you know,
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he blew.
That's the one!
No, that's wrong.
Yes!
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
This is the one thing of the case, like, I was, like, 99% sure of.
What the hell are you talking about?
Maybe
It's
95.
obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
but based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
I really hope this guy goes down next. Actually, I'm kind of hoping he's the killer.
Whorehouse!
So we can just execute him.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Seriously!
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Yeah, one of you guys kind of mentioned that Nagito could be playing Byakuya's role from the first game, where he's just messing with everyone and having a good time with it, right?
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
Sorry!
Why are you sorry?
Nagito, are you still hiding something?
Huh?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
What?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Oh, she's using her powers. Little hero action.
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Gives you double vision. Okay.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Okay.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
All of ours.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
She's a bit thick, eh?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think
Feel
that's a
in the
pretty
dark
clever
though.
metaphor?
Someone got
Despite
bumped
the fact
into.
that it came from me.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
Truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. So thank you for helping me out, guys. Someone told me I could hit X to see the problem. We've got the Ibuki's account, right? She heard what was happening.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
There we go. The step on the feet. That was Hiyoko.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Probably saw Nagito reaching for the knife.
Ow!
Okay, then ow. So is that Byakuya fighting with Nagito? After stepping on the feet.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Then Teru all of a sudden shows up.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it. Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Man, Hiyoko. She's young, but
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
Ibuki doesn't even care.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Is it possible that Nagito got stabbed? Oh, maybe that's where the bloody tablecloth comes from.
As a sign of respect for
I
Ibuki's
don't know.
talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Okay, just a shove.
Shoved you
I
out?
think if it was a stab, would have been we would have made a bit more noise. But I can't, you never know with this game.
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife.
Okay.
But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was.
Huh.
Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
As far as we didn't hear, like, any kind of, like, screams from Byakuya or, like, any noise of, like, stab wounds or anything.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Man, this guy.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I can't get a read on what he's actually trying to accomplish here. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. Simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we'll die here. Class trial suspended? What?
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Oh. Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. Oh. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. The $10 billion? Of course. For those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Guess the killer? There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
I figured as much, but I want to take the challenge.
You're so evil.
I kind of like the idea of being able to predict beforehand. Okay, save your progress. Reopened. Odd.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Regularly. What the
What
hell
now?
was that?
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Probably the lack of blood. And that's where the blade tablecloth could come in. Killer could have used it to cover themselves. While they're maybe under the floor. It's such a weird... I'm curious to see how this is all going to work out, because I don't understand how the killer knew what Nagito was doing.
Is there something wrong with that?
Unless they, like, saw it. Saw him doing the setup while he was cleaning.
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Yeah, you're ugly. Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? No blood.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
I can't really tell what he's sitting on, though. It looks like that table has like a bottom to it or something. So I don't see how someone could stab up from underneath if it was blocked.
Strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. That is the... So I was wrong about the tablecloth. Very wrong.
I can prove it with this!
Very, very wrong.
Talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
I mean, initially.
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Where else could he have stabbed him?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
Unless that's not his blood? You guys are talking a bit in the comment section about the cow that was slaughtered. Maybe it's the cow's blood.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
It's where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
I really don't know where it could have happened.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
You and me both, Hachime.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward. We should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
Jackie's very smart. The scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit, will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letter clash, they will fuse. Okay. You must make 2 of the same letters clash, while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. Okay. That is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the left stick and press the A button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. Press the A button while you have a letter caught. You can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. Now you release the letter. Catch and release, you can change the position of letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Oh. Catch and release the A button, and after you fuse them, fire with the A button. A whole lot of A buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Display the question with the X button, and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword. Instead of pressing the A button to fire the letter, please press the Y button. Okay. That happens at the same time the letter blows up. It will be sent to the keyword list. If a sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the complete word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be careful. Wow. I kind of get it. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. It's a little bit more. I have a feeling I could see something. Alright, I apologize if I fail this because... okay. If I can, like... Oh, okay. So I can shoot it. Is it top? No. I think it's the table. Oops. Under the... Oh, shoot. Interesting. That's under. Oh, it's the wrong button. Under the floor? I guess it is. Oh no, they're gonna crash into each other. Blow it up. Okay. Need this. E. Blow it up. Alright, I got it. Maybe we can get another T in. I think I'm gonna have to blow that one out. There we go. Stock, eh? Oh, I can move it. Oh, I didn't know that. Under the floor. Oh, right. Sorry, the floor. Oh. Under the floor!
I got it!
How did they get the body back
The
up?
killer
though?
must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboard.
Okay, yeah, that now okay, under the, okay. Sorry, I thought they meant where did the body get stabbed? Like was Byakuya actually under the floor?
Under the floor?
That makes sense.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
It just looks like that area below the table is like above the carpet. It's like hanging there a bit.
They stuck the weapon through one of the gaps. They could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Oh man. Who's it gonna be? We're gonna find out in the next episode, guys. This is Luckless Lovelocks. Signing off for now, and I love you all.